Test 1 2, test 1 2. Hello once again, and welcome to Daleville Bronco Basketball at the Lady Bronco Basketball on Daleville Athletics. We're coming to you from Daleville High School, where the Lady Broncos are hosting the Tri-Titans in a non-conference game this evening, the final regular season game on the girls' schedule for the 2025-26 season. So we look at the matchups. First for Tri, their head coach is Jeff Berger. He is in his first year. The Lady Titans own a 14-6 record overall. They're 6-2 in the Tri-Eastern Conference, which is good for third place. The Lady Titans enter tonight's game with 6 losses, all to very strong competition. They've lost to 4A Greenfield Central, 3A Newcastle, 17-2 Monroe Central, 15-7 Northeastern, 14-7 Eastern Hancock, and Union County, who is 5-1 in the Tri-Eastern Conference. Tri owns a 6-game winning streak this season, as well as a 5-game winning streak, and they are champions of the Henry County Tournament. Our own Daleville Broncos are coached by Joe Wrench. He is 29-13 in his second year. The current record for Daleville is 14-7. They're 7-1 in the Mid-Eastern Conference, which is good for second place. The Lady Broncos completed a 13-game win streak with a win over Tri-Central, I believe it was, 51-31 on January the 2nd. But since then, the Lady Broncos have dropped 4 of 5, including 2 losses to Delta and a loss to Eastern Hancock in what amounted to the Mid-Eastern Conference Championship game. Lady Broncos look to get back on the winning track tonight as they take on another tough opponent in Tri. Daleville and Tri have not met since November the 25th of 2020, when Tri won by the score of 75-21. Tri owns a 3-0 lead in the all-time series, at least over the last 25 years, against our Lady Broncos. We'll take a break and be back with your starting lineups. This is Lady Bronco Basketball on Daleville Athletics. Here are your starting lineups for this evening's contest. First for the visiting Tri-Lady Titans. First starter is number 21. That is Jillian Chu. She averages nearly 16 points a game, nearly 6 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per contest. Also starting tonight is senior number 30, and that is Olivia Parham. She averages 10.5 points, a little over 8 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest. Also starting is number 33, Nakaya Cridge. She averages 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists per contest. Number 10, Ava Hutchins, starts, and she averages 4 points and 3 rebounds per contest, along with 2 assists per game. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 40, Avery Dungan. She averages 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist per contest. So again, the Tri girls go with Chu, Parham, Cridge, Hutchins, and Dungan. Tonight for Lady Broncos, they start a familiar lineup. At a guard is Assen Gothrop. She averages 16.1 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest. Also to guard is Olivia Pratcher. She wears number 22. Gothrop's 24. Pratcher's 22. Olivia averages nearly 16 points a game, 5 rebounds and 8 rebounds and 6 assists. Madeline Campbell, number 33, she averages 7 points and 12 rebounds a game. McKenna Corbin, number 2, is a senior. She averages 4.5 points and 6 rebounds, as well as 4 assists per contest. And Brooke Elam, freshman, number 3, she averages 4 points and 3 rebounds, as well as 1 assist per contest. And now I'm going to turn over to the senior night festivities.
Next up, senior Jillian Chu. Next, we have senior Olivia Portman. Next, we have senior Nikaya Cridge. Next, senior Avery Dungan. And last up, senior Emma Mondrash. Let's everybody give them a round of applause. All right, now let's meet your Daleville seniors. First up, we have McKenna Macatak Corbin. McKenna is the daughter of Kathy and Eric Corbin. McKenna has run cross country for 4 years. She was part of the regional qualifying team for 2 years, academic MEC twice, and most improved runner once. She's played basketball for 4 years, was awarded Best Defensive Player, and was a member of the 2024 Sectional Championship team. She will have also participated in track and field events for 4 years, making academic MEC twice, and received the Mental Attitude Award. McKenna has held both Student Council President and Vice President positions for over the past 4 years. The Athletic Council President for 3 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, an active member of student media for 1 year, and participated in Daleville's dance committee for 2 years. McKenna is committed to the University of Cincinnati to major in pre-health professions to become a dental hygienist. Give it up for McIntyre. Next up, senior Addison Gothrop. Daughter of Dustin and Casey Gothrop, Addison has played high school basketball for 4 years, but for 13 years in total. She has accumulated 1,000 points and is the girls' all-time leading scorer here at Daleville, as well as making all-county, all-conference, and all-area 3 years in a row. Addison was also a member of the 2024 Sectional Championship team. She has been an active member of the Athletic Council and also played travel ball. Addison is currently undecided on which college to attend, but her educational focus is on sonography. Give it up for Addison Gothrop. Next up, let's meet Alexis Pratcher. Daughter of Brittany and Joseph Pratcher. Alexis has been the girls' basketball manager for the past 2 years. She has also managed track and field events for the past 3 years. She has been a varsity cheerleader for the past 4 years and has been awarded the Little Miss Daleville Award. Alexis is a 3-year student council member, an active member of student media for the past 3 years, and part of the Historians Club for the past 4 years, holding the vice president position for 1 year. She is a dance committee chair and an active athletic council member for 2 years. Alexis is currently undecided on college, but plans to study elementary education. Alexis Pratcher. All right, let's everybody get on your feet and give them a big hand. Thank you to our seniors. Let's have a great game tonight and the rest of your senior year. Alright, try those eyes, girls. Let's get focused. Good evening and welcome to Daleville Junior Senior High School, the Paul Garrison Court for tonight's varsity girls matchup between the visiting Lady Titans from Tri-High and your Daleville Broncos. First up, let's meet the non-starters for the Titans. Number 11, Avery Bowers. Number 22, Maren Stevens. Number 24, Haley Eaton. Number 32, Maya Hawk. Number 34, Savannah Dow. And last up, number 52, Emma Mondrish. Now for their starting five. First up, number 10, Ava Houchins. Number 21, Jillian Chu. Number 30, Olivia Parham. Number 33, Michaela Cridge. And last up, number 40, Avery Duncan. The Titans are coached by Mr. Jeff Berger. All right, Bronco fans, let's get on your feet and clap your hands. First up, the non-starters. Number 10, Alyssa Walbridge. Number 15, Jade Winslow. Number 32, Bella Murphy. And last up, number 12, Anderson Shields. Now your starting five. First up, number 3, she's a freshman, Brooke Elam. Next up, she's a junior, number 22, Olivia Pratchett. Next up, she's a junior, number 33, Madeline Campbell. Now for our senior, number 2, McKenna McAtack Corbin. Last up, she's a senior, number 24, Allison Gottbrook. The Broncos are head coached by Mr. Joe Rich and assisted by Heather Poulter and Aaron Olinger. Tonight's IHSA officials, Mr. Kevin Swain, Jalen June, and David York.
We're just about ready to get started here. Broncos are going with Campbell, Corbin, Pratcher, Gothrop, and Elam. Stepping in to jump it up for try is number 33, Cridge. They're also going with Houchins and Chu, Parham, and Duncan. Tap is controlled by Try in the front court with it. For the Lady Titans, there is Chu. Chu, high left side, goes top of the key now with it to Houchins. Back to Chu, left wing. Thinks about it, goes high post with it there to Parham. Parham kicks it back out on top. Skips it over left side to Chu. High post to Parham again. She puts it on the floor, goes baseline with it. There's a three-pointer by Cridge. Is nothing but the bottom of the net. Puts the Lady Titans on top 3-0. In the front court with it now for Daleville is Olivia Pratcher. Pratcher goes right wing, goes baseline with it to Gothrop. She tries to feed it inside, but it's knocked away and picked up by the Lady Titans. High right side with it now is Houchins. Now between the circles it goes, top of the key. Back out to Chu. Chu left wing. Now Houchins with it. Now to Chu. Chu, long three-pointer left wing is too strong. Rebounds, however, is picked up by Cridge. And they get it back out on top. They work it around the perimeter. Skip it near side it comes. Now that is Chu with it. She goes high post with it to Parham. Her 10-footer straight away is too strong. Rebounds loose. Fought for, finally picked up by Brooke Elam for the Broncos. Elam gets it off now to Pratcher. Pratcher drives it. Kicks it baseline with it to Corbin. Now top of the key. Elam's three-pointer is off the front iron, no. Loose ball is picked up by Houchins. Gives it off to Chu for a try into the front court. Chu with it. Comes near side with it. That's Houchins. Houchins goes baseline to Cridge. Low post, it goes to Parham. Her turnaround shot, and the lane's off the glass and good. Puts the Titans up now by a 5-0 count. Pratcher working against the try zone. Looks like a 3-2 zone. They go into Maudlin. Campbell, her turnaround shot lanes up and good. Puts the Broncos on the board now with 2 trailing at 5-2. Chu comes near side with it to Cridge. Go inside to Parham. Parham deep on the block. Turnaround shot. No, she kicks it out. That is Chu. Her 15-foot jump shot is rims in and out. No good. Rebound's cleared off by the Lady Broncos. Into the front court comes quickly is Pratcher. Pratcher into the lane. Loses it and it's picked up by Tri High. Chu goes high left with it to Houchins. Houchins back to Chu. Chu baseline, it goes to Cridge. She tries to come back out on top to Chu, but is deflected out of bounds by Gothrop. Tri will retain possession. Chu with it high right. Now Houchins with it. High post it goes to Parham. Near side now to Cridge. Skips it across to Houchins. Her three-pointer left wings off the back iron. High bounce, loose and fought for. And we're going to get a jump ball called. And possession arrow on the rebound, I should say, is the jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Broncos. Pratcher now to Gothrop. She drives it left baseline. 12-foot jump shot baseline in and out. Won't go. Rebound's cleared off by Campbell. Kicks it out to Gothrop. Her three-pointer now is off the front iron. No. Loose and fought for, out of bounds. Last touched, they say, by Daleville. Gives the ball back over to the Lady Titans. They'll have it out of bounds in front of their bench. Chu gets it up court to Houchins. Houchins back to Chu between the circles. Near side it comes to Cridge. Goes high post to Parham, but she loses it. Fought for. We're going to get a jump ball called. Possession error will stay in favor of Tri. Chu triggers the ball inbounds on the near side to Houchins. Houchins now straight away back to Chu. Nearing the 4-minute mark here of quarter number 1. Broncos trail it by 3. Houchins with it, left side now for Tri. Now between the circles is Chu, back to Houchins. Her three-pointer left wing, rims out, no. Rebound's cleared off by Campbell. Campbell gives it up quickly to Pratcher. Pratcher drives, kicks it baseline to Corbin. Corbin's three-pointer right baseline's off the back iron, no. Rebound's cleared off by Dungan of Tri. In the front court now with it is Chu. She signals number 1, goes high right side with it to Cridge. Cridge now to Houchins. Now that's Dungan. Near side it comes to Cridge. Top of the key. Now there's a three-pointer left wing by Chu is no good off the back iron, and the rebound's cleared off by Gothrop. Gothrop now into the front court. Behind the back dribble. Comes near side with it. Gothrop, three-pointer left wing. Buries it. Addison Gothrop knocks things up at 5, and if Gothrop can get hot, that will be a good omen for the Lady Broncos. Houchins with it. Skips it across near side. Cridge's three-pointer. It's too strong, but it's saved by Chu. Out on top it comes to Houchins. Goes down right wing to Cridge, back out to Houchins. Now Chu with it. Chu goes high post to Parham. Parham thinks about the jump shot, drives it, spins in the lane, finds an open Chu left baseline. There is a 15-foot jump shot that's good, and that puts the Lady Titans up again by 2. Up quickly is Pratcher. Pratcher between the circles. Olivia still on the dribble. Working against that tri-zone. Near side it comes to Gothrop. Gothrop left wing. Addie dribble centers. Let's fly with a three-pointer straight away. Off the back iron, no. Rebounds fought for. Finally picked up by Corbin. Goes to Elam. Elam's 12-foot jump shot from the right baseline's good. Brooke Elam with a basket knocks things up at 7 apiece. Chu goes high left. Tries to pass it to Houchins, but it's nearly stolen away by Pratcher. Goes out of bounds. So Tri will have it out of bounds in front of the scores table. Houchins will trigger it into Chu. Chew to Houchins. Broncos in a 2-3 zone. Near side it comes to Cridge. Cridge, right wing. Now back out on top to Chew. Chew to Cridge. Cridge goes inside with it. Turnaround shot by Parham's no good. And rebounds put off by the Broncos. And Pratcher drives the lane, puts a shot, has it blocked away, but they're going to get a foul against Cridge of Tri at the 1:48 mark here of the first quarter. Olivia was shooting, so she'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Chance to put the Broncos on top for the first time this evening. First free throw is good. Olivia readies her second. That one's also good. Puts Daleville up by a 9-7 count here. Broncos pick up some full court diamond pressure here. The ball comes inbounds to Chew. They get it into the front court now. That is Parham with it. Now Chew left wing thinks about the three, goes back out on top. Parham's three-pointer straight away is good. Olivia Parham with a three puts Tri back up by a 1-point count, but a shot by Pratcher and the lane's off the iron, won't go. And off with the rebound is Parham. She gives it off to Chew. Chew now to Cridge right wing. Back out on top between the circles it comes to Houchins. Now high left it comes to Chew. High post to Parham. Parham finds an open Dungan down inside, but she's nearly tied up. In fact, she is tied up. Possession arrow, I believe, will point the direction of Daleville. 10-9 your score. Tri leads it by 1. We near the 1-minute mark here of the first quarter. Pratcher now. Looks like the Broncos will possibly hold for one as we're under a minute here. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called. 30-second timeout called by Coach Rich. So we'll take a short break to listen to Bronco basketball on Daleville Athletics. Tri comes back with Dungan, Chew, Parham, Houchins, and Cridge. Broncos stay with the same lineup that they started with. McKenna Corbin triggered the ball inbounds near side. She passes it into Olivia Pratcher. Pratcher now on the dribble. Picks up her dribble, comes near side to Gothrop. She drives the left baseline, puts a shot up, and good, and she's fouled. Addie Gothrop with the baseline drive and bucket and the opportunity to complete the three-point play.
That's her first, team's second. Gothrop shooting.
Addie's free throw off the back iron, no. Loose, nearly snared by Pratcher, but it loses it momentarily, and it is picked up by Tri, and that's Houchins with her high right side, goes right baseline with it to Cridge, back to Houchins. Now that is Chew, back to Houchins between the circles, 20 seconds. Chew with it again. Now Cridge. Cridge skips it across to Houchins. Back to Cridge near side. Now Chew. 8 seconds. Chew with it. Passes across, but stolen away by Pratcher. Pratcher's going to take the leg in the court, put the shot up. No, but she's fouled with 0.6 seconds to go in the quarter. So Olivia Pratcher will go to the line to shoot 2 and give the Broncos a chance to go up by 3 if she can convert. Olivia's first free throws up and good. Pratcher's second one is off the iron and bounces in, and that puts Daleville up by a 13-10 count, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Broncos lead at 13-10 after one. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back here at Daleville High School, where the Lady Broncos hold a 13-10 lead over the visiting Tri-Lady Titans. And it'll be interesting to see neither team, two pretty good ball clubs going at it here, but neither team has applied a great deal of pressure defensively. Broncos picked up and pressed once or twice. Tri has sat back in their matchup zone defense. Tri with the basketball here to start the quarter. That is Dungan with it high left, gives it off to Houchins, back to Dungan. Dungan gives it off to Chu, and she goes after it and falls out of bounds. Chu wanted a foul call, but no foul call, just a turnover. Gives the ball back over to the Lady Broncos. Olivia in the backcourt gives it off to Addie Gothrop. Gothrop now dribbles left. Tries to go inside to Pratchett, but the turnover gives the ball back to Tri. A stolen pass there. Up quickly it comes to Houchins. Houchins near side now to Cridge. Cridge tries to go inside to Parham, but it's knocked around. Parham picks it up the loose ball, puts a shot up point blank, but misses. And out of bounds last touch by Tri. We'll give the ball back to Daleville, it appears. We've got a injured Tri player down, and as the Lady Broncos go over to the bench, that is Chu, which would not be good news for Tri, as Chu is the leading scorer. We're going to get a substitution. Chu will go out at least temporarily, and into the lineup for the first time tonight for Tri is Stevens. That is Marin Stevens for Tri. Both teams still huddled. Broncos at the bench. Tri on the near side here around the fallen comrade, that being Jillian Chu. Chu still seated. Finally, she gets to her feet and walks gingerly toward the Tri bench. She is putting some weight on it. Chu wearing two sleeves on both knees, so apparently she's had some knee issues in the past. She'll have a seat, and it'll be interesting to see if she will re-enter at any time soon. Bronco basketball. Campbell triggers the ball inbounds to Olivia Pratcher. Near side it comes to Gothrop. Gothrop crossover dribble. Gives it back off to Pratcher. Pratcher working against that zone defense. Dribbles left. Out on top it comes to Corbin. Now to Gothrop. Gothrop now on the baseline to Elam. She tries to go inside to Campbell, but it's stolen away. Turnover Daleville. Broncos are going to need to take better care of the basketball, not only for tonight, but they will look to make any kind of a run next week in the sectional up at Southern Wells. Near side the ball comes to Cridge. Cridge skips it across to Houchins. Houchins goes high post with it to Parham. Her 12-footer in the lane is off the back iron. No, rebounds loose. Picked up by Elam of Daleville. She'll bring it up herself. Drives it. Right baseline. Corbin drives. And pass it across to Gothrop. Gothrop's three-pointer off the iron. No. Rebound is cleared off by Cridge of Tri. She gives it off to Houchins. 6 minutes to go here, second quarter. Houchins with it between the circles, working against the Broncos zone. They go inside with the Parham. Her scoop shot in the lane's off the glass and good. Pulls Tri back to within one. Pratcher up quickly, gives it off to Corbin, back to Pratcher, right baseline. She backs it out. Skips across near side. That's Gothrop. Now Elam's 18-footers off the backboard. No good. Rebounds cleared off by Dungan of Tri, and Houchins will bring it across the 10-second line. Houchins near side comes a Cridge. Back out on top to Houchins. Now left side it comes. There is a three-pointer by Stevens. Stevens in the ball game here just in the last minute or so. Buries that three, puts Tri on top by a 15-13 count. Corbin. Correction, that's Pratcher. Pratcher drives right baseline. She's cut off, kicks it out. Elam has it momentarily, but loses it. Ball's loose on the floor. Elam picks it back up. Neither team can pick it up, but finally Pratcher has it. Penetrates into the lane, puts up a 10-footer. In and out won't go. Rebounds cleared off by Parham of Tri. Houchins will bring the ball into the front court for the Lady Titans. Near side it comes. That's Cridge. Back to Houchins between the circles. Now high left it goes to Stevens. Stevens near side to Cridge. Cridge looks inside but throws it, sails it over the head of Parham, and the ball is picked up by Pratcher. Pratcher says she's already taken her dribble, gives it off to Elam, back to Pratcher, now into the front court. Pratcher, now Corbin. Corbin tries to go inside once again to Campbell, but once again the post feed is stolen. Broncos' sloppy post feeds are resulting in nothing but turnovers. Houchins goes high left side with it to Stevens. Back to Houchins. Houchins now near side to Cridge. And Broncos nearly get a steal there, but Houchins comes to Cridge near side, goes inside to Parham. Parham tries to get off a shot in the block area, right block area, but she's tied up. Turnover, actually possession arrow, points in favor of Daleville, so the Broncos will have a chance to knot things up or go ahead as they trail it by 2. Halfway through the second quarter here. Pratcher drives it left. Going to get a reach-in foul. She drives. That is going to go against Stevens of Tri.
Number 22, Stevens, that's her team's first.
So Broncos will have it on the baseline. Corbin will trigger it in. Corbin finally gets it into Pratcher. Pratcher penetrates, finds an open Corbin under the basket. McKenna converts and knots things up 15. Houchins. Now to Stevens, back to Houchins, high right. Stevens has it again now, high left, near side, back to Houchins. They pass it back and forth. She picks up a dribble, back to Stevens. Stevens thinks about the three, drives, penetrates, has it knocked away and stolen away. Up quickly for the Broncos is Pratcher. Pratcher's bumped. The ball goes out of bounds. They say it was touched apparently by Tri. And as the ball goes out of bounds, Tri takes a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a short break. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Tie ball game, 15-15 at 3:18 mark here of quarter number 2. Daleville basketball underneath their own basket. Corbin will trigger the ball inbounds. Gets the ball inside to Campbell. Campbell has it in the lane. Puts a shot up. Partially deflected. Loose. Picked up by Pratcher. She tries to come out on top, but the ball is stolen away by Stevens, but it's recovered by Gothrop, and we're going to get Stevens with the reach-in foul. So Broncos will
Number 22, Stevens, that's her second, team second.
have possession on the near side. Corbin triggers it in. Gothrop with it left wing. Now Olivia passes it back to Gothrop. Gothrop's three-pointer left wing's off the front iron, no good. And up with it for the Titans, Houchins. Houchins comes near side with it to Parham. Parham on the right baseline. Now back out on top to Houchins. Now left side it goes to Stevens. Stevens looks. High post it goes to Parham. Parham shot fake and shuffles her feet on the shot fake. Traveling, gives the ball back over to the Lady Broncos. Corbin triggers it into Patcher. Patcher walks across the timeline. Try still in their zone, matchup zone defense. Olivia on the dribble. Goes left baseline to Gothrop. They go inside to Campbell. Campbell's turnaround shot in the lane's no good. Rebound cleared off by Dungan of Try. Houchins in the front court. Goes high left to Stevens. Stevens tries to go back, but it's to the top of the key, but it's stolen away by Gothrop. Gothrop's scoop shot's no good, but she's fouled. So Addie will go to the line to shoot a pair and look to put the Broncos back on top here at the 2:02 mark of quarter number 2.
Gothrop shooting 2.
Addie's first free throw is nothing but the bottom of the net. Second free throw also good. Puts Daleville up by 17-15 count. Broncos pick up in full court diamond pressure here. Stevens triggers the ball inbounds to Parham. We're going to get Corbin on the reach-in foul. Try will retain possession. This is the first foul of the quarter for Daleville. Stevens triggers the ball and bounds to Houchins. Back to Stevens left wing. Stevens dribbles, skips it across to Parham. Her three-pointer right wing goes down, in and out, won't fall. And we got a fight for the loose ball, knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Try, so the Lady Broncos will have it and look to build on this 2-point lead as we're under 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, I should say. Near side it comes to Gothrop. Gothrop left wing goes inside to Campbell. Campbell in the lane. Turnaround left-handed shot is up and good. Little resistance there for Maudlin as she puts the Broncos up on top by 4. Broncos probably need to look to go inside a little bit more, although they're going to have to make better post feeds. Foul there on the entry pass against Addie Gothrop. Titans will have the ball out of bounds on the near side. Stevens triggers it into Houchins. Back to Stevens. Houchins high left. Tries to go high post, but it's knocked away, stolen away. And we're going to get a foul as McKenna Corbin was headed up court quickly, but she was fouled. Both teams having trouble with those entry passes, be it to the high post and low post, several of them being stolen. Both teams need to take better care of the basketball as we've got a pretty tight contest and two fairly evenly matched teams. Little things like that may make the difference in the ball game. Near side it comes to Gothrop. Gothrop drives it left on the dribble. Goes inside to Campbell. Campbell in the lane. Another turnaround shot is up and good. Campbell with 2 quick baskets. Puts the Broncos up by 6 here as we're under a minute to play in the second. Houchins in the front court for Try. Broncos still in the zone defense. Houchins goes left side, nearly stolen away as she went to Stevens, and the ball was down in the corner, and Cridge promptly skips past it across the defense, but airmails it out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back to Daleville. Broncos on a 6-point lead. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Patcher stands in the center circle in no hurry. Duncan finally comes out and puts a bit of pressure on. Pratcher with it, still high left. 14 seconds. Olivia. Under 10 now. Campbell with the top of the key, goes down the baseline. Addie Gothrop's 12-foot baseline shot's partially blocked out of bounds, and the ball will be in the possession of Tri with 2.2 seconds to go here in the quarter. Broncos pick up with some pressure. They finally get the ball inbounds to Houchins. Houchins just holds it. That's going to do it for the first half of play. Daleville leads at 25-15. We'll take a couple minute break and hopefully be back with some halftime numbers. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back here at Daleville High School, where the Daleville Lady Broncos hold a 21-15 lead over the Tri-Lady Titans here at halftime. Tri led for a big part of the first quarter, but then Broncos took the lead in the latter part, and your first quarter score was Daleville 13, Tri 10. And then in the second quarter, not a particularly high-scoring quarter, but the Broncos did outscore Tri by an 8-5 count to give you the 21-15 score, with the Broncos leading here at halftime. We'll take another couple-minute break, hopefully have some individual scoring stats for you. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back here at Delville High School, we'll look at some individual scoring totals for you. First of all, for Tri, Jillian Chu, who was left the game in the first quarter with an injury, had one 2-point field goal for 2 points. Olivia Parham, 2 2-point field goals and 1 3-point field goal for 7 points. Nakia Cridge had 1 3-point field goal for 3. And off the bench, Marion Stevens had a 3-point field goal for 3 points. And that gives you their 15 points. Again, the Lady Titans were led by Olivia Parham's 7 points there in the first half. Looking at the Broncos, McKenna Corbin had a 2-point field goal for 2 points. Addie Gothrop had 1 3-point field goal, 1 2-point field goal, and 2 free throws for 7. Olivia Pratcher, no field goals, but was 4 for 4 from the line for 4 points. Madeline Campbell had 3 2-point field goals, 1 in the first and 2 in the second for 6. Brooke Elam had a 2-point field goal in the first quarter for 2 to give you the Broncos 21 points. So again, the Broncos were led in the scoring column there by Addie Gothrop with 7 and Madeline Campbell with 6. We'll take a couple more minute break and eventually be back with third quarter action. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball on Daleville Athletics. just about ready to get things started here in the third quarter of play as Tri comes back with their starting lineup, and we see that leading scorer Jillian Chu is re-entering the lineup. She sat out the entire second quarter after having an injury, so we'll see how effective she is coming back after that apparent injury there in the first quarter play. Broncos come back with their starters as well: Elam, Pratcher, Gothrop, Corbin, and Campbell. Tri nearly throws it away on the first possession there, but Houchins has it. Now comes between the circles to Chu. Chu goes baseline to Cridge, back to Chu. Chu skips it near side to Parham. Parham skips it across. There's a three-pointer by Chu. Right side is nothing but the bottom of the net. So Chu with the basket quickly pulls Tri back to within three. There's a three-pointer by Gothrop, left wing is good. Added Gothrop with the three. Puts Daleville back up on top by 6. Houchins into the front court with it now for the Titans. Working against the Daleville zone. Chu with it between the circles, goes down inside with it. That's Cridge. There's a three-pointer left wing by Parham's too strong, but it's cleared off by Tri. Chu with it now, high right. Houchins with it, right wing. Houchins comes back to Chu, nearly loses it. Skips across to Cridge. Top of the key now to Houchins. Houchins to Cridge. Cridge goes down inside with it. Parham. Her turn on shot is too strong on the right block, and up with it quickly is Pratcher of Daleville. Her shot in the lane's no good, partially blocked, but she's able to get it back and kick it out to Gothrop, who buries the three, puts Daleville on top by 9. In the front court now is Houchins. Houchins tries to go high post with it, but it's stolen away, and we've got a foul as Gothrop goes hard to the floor. Foul goes against Tri.
Foul on Titans number 10, Houchins.
Houchins with the foul. That's Houchins' third foul. Just the first foul of the quarter. Corbin triggers the ball inbounds to Pratcher. Pratcher with it high left. Still on the dribble. Now Gothrop with it, left wing. Tries to skip it across, but it's knocked away, stolen away by Tri's Houchins. Both teams sloppy with the passes. Ball goes high post for Tri. They kick it back out. There's a three-pointer by Chu, is no good. Rebound's cleared off by Gothrop. Addy up quickly into the lane, puts up a runner. It's blocked, no foul call. And up with it for the Lady Titans is Chu. Chu to Houchins. Houchins now down the baseline to Cridge. Cridge back out on top to Houchins. Chu between the circles. Chu with it, drives it left, goes high post to Parham. Nearly stolen away. Back down on the baseline, it goes to Chu. They come back out. Houchins three-pointer left wings off the back iron. No. Rebound comes off to Gothrop. Gothrop baseline, it goes to Pratcher. Her three-pointer left wing is in and out, won't go. Rebound's cleared off by Cridge of Tri. Gives it off to Chu. Chu near side, it comes to Houchins. Now it is back out on top. Now it comes to Chu. She goes down inside to Dungan. Now Parham's 15-footer straight away is good. Makes it a 27-7, correction, 27-20 contest here as we are at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. Pratcher with it high left. Gives it to Gothrop. Gothrop back to Pratcher. She's double teamed on the baseline. Knocked away, stolen away, finally picked up by Cridge of Tri. Gives it off to Chu. Chu into the front court now for the Lady Titans. Houchins, left wing it goes to Cridge. Out on top it comes to Chu, back to Cridge. Cridge goes down inside to Parham, has it knocked away, stolen away by Daleville. Into the front court quickly. Pratcher in the lane, dumps it off inside to an open Mylan Campbell, who lays it up and scores an assist. Pratcher, bucket, Campbell puts Daleville on top by a 29-20 count. Houchins, now Chu between the circles. Chu, three-pointer straight away is good. You can't leave her open. Chu buries the three, pulls Tri back to within 6. Pratcher drives the lane, puts up a left-handed shot, but she's fouled, so Pratcher will go to line to shoot a pair for Daleville at the 4-minute mark here of quarter number 3.
Pressure, shoot 2.
Olivia's first free throw is good.
Substitution for Titans number 22, Stevens.
Stevens re-enters the lineup for try as Dungan sits down. Pratcher's readies her second free throw. It's up and good. Delville holds an 8-point lead now here at the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Broncos pick up with some full court pressure. Try breaks it into the front court is Stevens. Stevens nearly lost it out of bounds. Gets it out on top to Houchins. Houchins to Chu, near side to Houchins. Houchins looks, skips across to Chu. Chu penetrates, puts up a 12-footer. She's bumped, no foul call. Rebound's cleared off by Campbell. Campbell gives it off quickly to Pratcher. Pratcher with it high right. Penetrates into the lane, pulls up, 12-foot jump shot straight away off the back iron, won't go. Rebound's cleared off by Cridge of Try. Cridge gives it off to Chu. Chu goes high post to Palm, kicks it back out to Houchins. Now right baseline it goes to Cridge. Cridge looks, skips across near side to Chu. Chu goes high post to Parham. Parham goes down on the baseline. They kick it back out to Chu. That was Stevens who had it momentarily. Now Houchins with it. Now baseline to Chu. High post to Parham, but it's knocked away and stolen away. Another post feed stolen, this time by Daleville. Gothrop with it now. Penetrates, goes left baseline with it. Three-pointer by Pratcher. Rattles around and falls in. So Olivia Pratcher's three-pointer puts Daleville up on top by 11. If I'm not mistaken, that's their biggest lead of the contest. And with that, Berger, the coach of Tri, calls a timeout. We'll take a short break. This is Lady Bronco basketball on Daleville Athletics. (34-23) your score. Broncos lead it by 11. 2:48 to go here, quarter number 3. Try basketball. They'll go the length of the court. Broncos drop back in their 2-3 zone, it looks like. In the front court now with it for Try is Chu. Chu comes near side with it to Parham. Parham skips it across to Houchins. Houchins' three-pointer right wing is no good. Rebound's cleared off by Olivia Pratcher. Olivia brings it up quickly into the lane, skips it off baseline. Gothrop, her three-pointer left baseline is good. And Sarah Foot was on the line, just a two-pointer, but that puts Daleville up by 13 here as we're nearing the 2-minute mark of quarter number 3. Try with it inside. Stevens shot off the glass, no good in the lane, and rebound's cleared off by Campbell. Campbell gives it off to Pratcher. Baseline it comes to Corbin, who kicks it back out to Pratcher, whose three-pointers off the front iron, no good. Rebounds loose, fought for, cleared off by Houchins of Try, gives it off to Chu. Chu with it high left, gives it back off to Parham. Now Houchins between the circles, right side to Cridge. Cridge back to Houchins. Houchins, now Chu goes high post, kicks it back out. Now they work the ball around the perimeter. They skip it across the near side, nearly stolen away is the pass, but up with it comes Chu, goes down the baseline to Stevens. Stevens runner in the lane is up and no good. Air ball, rebounds cleared off by the Lady Broncos, and up with it quickly is Pratcher. That was Elam who got the rebound for Daleville. She's done a nice job. Hadn't gotten a lot of offensive looks, but been active defensively and on the boards. Pratcher goes left baseline to Gothrop. Gothrop to Pratcher. Pratcher has it stripped away from her in the lane. Rebounds cleared off, or the loose ball's picked up by Tries. Chu between the circles goes high right to Cridge. Cridge thinks about the three, now lets it fly off the iron, no good. Rebounds cleared off by Pratcher. Olivia comes up quickly, finds an open Gothrop. Her layup is up and good. Daleville leads it now by 15 here as we're under a minute to play in the third quarter. In the front court, Houchins to Chu left wing. High post, it goes to Parham, goes down inside to Cridge. They kick it off, and finally there's a three-point attempt there by Stevens off the iron, no good. And up with it quickly for the Broncos is Pratcher. Baseline pass to Gothrop. Her three-pointer is off the front iron, but the rebound's cleared off by Campbell, got a whistle. And I believe we're going to get a foul against Try. Yep, goes against Parham. So it'll be Bronco basketball on the baseline. Corbin triggers the ball inbounds to Olivia, or correction, that's Addie Gothrop, excuse me. Pratcher with it. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Olivia with it high left. She's finally picked up, guarded closely there by Houchins. Olivia penetrates, crosses over, on the dribble, 15 feet, penetrates, kicks it off. There is a 15-footer by Elam off the iron, no good. And up with it quickly is Chu's 50-footer at the baseline is off the glass and no good. That's going to do it for the third quarter of play, where the Lady Broncos hold a 30-23 lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Broncos took what was a 6-point halftime lead and have opened it up now to a 15-point lead as they outscored Try there 17-8 in the third quarter of play. Bronco basketball, Olivia Pratcher walks it into the front court. Elam with it now high left. Goes to Gothrop, left wing. She has it knocked away with it momentarily into the backcourt, but Addie's able to pick it up in the front court quickly. Gives it off to Pratcher. Pratcher goes high post to Campbell. Campbell in the lane. Kicks it out to Corbin. Corbin's run a right baseline off the front iron. No rebounds. Fought for, and we've got a jump ball call. Possession arrow points in the direction of the Try basket. So the Lady Trojans will have it. Broncos pick up again in some full court pressure. They get the ball inbounds to Parham. They give it off to Chu. Chu gets it up quickly to Cridge. Cridge in the front court. She slows things down, gives it off to Houchins. They go high post to Parham, but it's lost moment and picked up by Corbin of Daleville. She tries to skip it over to Gothrop, but it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Try, so it'll be Bronco basketball on the baseline. McKenna Corbin will trigger the ball in bounds, gets it to Gothrop. Her catch, she catches, shoots baseline three off the iron. No, the rebound's picked up by Corbin. Her shot's no good. She's knocked to the ground, but no foul call. Up quickly with it for Try is Chu. Chu now goes near side with it. Parham, her three-pointer is good. Olivia Parham with a three-point basket pulls Try back to within 12. Baseline three-pointer there by Gothrop is short off the front iron. No good. Rebounds cleared off by Dungan of Try. Gives it off to Chu. Now to Houchins, high right side. Now that's Cridge with it on the right baseline. Cridge skips across near side to Chu. Chu shot in the lane off the glass, up and good. Pulls Tri back to within 10. Pratcher now. High left. Baseline to Gothrop. Gothrop lets fly with another 3. This time it's good. Addie Gothrop shorter the last couple attempts. Buries this one, puts Daleville back up on top by 13 here as we near the 6-minute mark of quarter number 4. Houchins with it, goes baseline to Cridge for Tri. Cridge finds an open Dungan in the lane. She puts it off the glass and in. Bronco defense didn't drop on the backside there and allowed Tri the easy basket. Broncos lead it by 11, and we got a whistle and a full timeout called by Coach Wrench of Daleville. So we'll take a break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Daleville Athletics. .5:54 to go in the ball game. Broncos hold an 11-point lead, 41-30. It will be Bronco basketball in front of their own bench. Corbin will trigger the ball inbounds to Pratcher. Olivia in no hurry. Now she's picked up, guarded closely there by Houchins. Olivia drives it left, tries to pass it inside, and does finally get it to Campbell, but she's tied up, and possession arrow points in Daleville's direction, so they'll have the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Corbin triggers it into Gothrop. Gothrop drives it, has it knocked away. Last touch, they say, by Parham of Tri. Corbin looking, finally gets it into Campbell, under the basket, shots up and good. Corbin finds an open Madeline Campbell, and under the basket for the basket, puts Daleville up by 13 once again. Into the front court for Tri is Chu. Chu goes high right to Houchins, down on the baseline. It goes to Cridge. Back out on top, it comes to Houchins, now Chu. Chu goes top of the, or high post with it, turnaround jump shot by Dungan's no good, but Cridge gets the rebound. Chu with it now, top of the key. Goes right side with it to Houchins. Chu with a long three-pointer is short and out of bounds. Turnover gives the ball back over to the Broncos here at the 5-minute mark of quarter number 4. Olivia with it, taking her time, high left side. Now goes high right side with it. Elam back inside to Pratcher. Pratcher's shot in the lane is blocked. No foul call, but it's knocked away, picked up by Campbell. Her shot's no good. Pratcher puts it up. Her shot's no good, but she's fouled. Probably should have been fouled the first time she put the shot up. But she will go to the line for 2 shots finally. And look to extend the 13-point Daleville lead here at the 4:33 mark of quarter number 4. Olivia's first free throw is up and rims out, no good. Olivia's second free throw is off the back iron and falls in. Puts Daleville up by 14. Broncos pick up in full court pressure. Try gets the ball inbounds to Parham, into the front court now to Dungan. That's Cridge with it. Now finally Chu with it. Chu, top of the key, goes right wing to Cridge. Cridge goes down inside to Parham. Her turnaround shot in the lane's no good. Rebound's cleared off by Campbell of Daleville. Campbell brings it up herself, gives it off to Gothrop. Her three-pointer left baseline is nothing but the bottom of the net. Gothrop puts Daleville on top by 17 as we arrive at the 4-minute mark here of the fourth quarter of play. Chu with it high right for Try. Near side now it's Dungan. Now Houchins between the corner, or between the circles, I should say. Parham with it, drives right side of the lane, puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Olivia Parham will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Broncos number 3, Elam.
That foul goes against Brooke Elam, her first. Third foul of the quarter against Daleville. Parham's first free throw is good. Parham's second free throw also good. Makes it a 47-32 Bronco lead here with 3:45 to go in the game. Pratcher drives the lane, goes all the way to the basket. High arching bank shot goes in, puts Daleville up by 17 now. Chu with it for Try, goes high right side to Cridge. Now Chu lets fly with a three-pointer, right wing's too strong. Campbell clears the rebound for Daleville. Campbell into the front court, takes it all the way into the lane, loses it, and up with it for Try is Chu. Chu goes inside, that's Parham. Her shot in the lane's off the glass and good, pulls Try back to within 15 as we near the 3-minute mark here. Pratcher, high left, gives it off to Gothrop. Gothrop with it high left. Broncos in no hurry. Goes down the baseline with it to Pratcher. Pratcher goes down inside to Elam. Her shot off the glass is up and good. Pratcher finds a wide open Elam who scores it, puts Daleville up on top by 17. Base or wing, it goes to Cridge for Try. Skips it near side to Houchins. Her three-pointer left wing is too strong. Rebound's cleared off by Brooke Elam. It gets it up to Pratcher. Pratcher, 15-footer left elbow is too strong. Rebound is cleared off by Houchins of Try, gives it off to Chu. Chu, top of the key, comes near side. Parham, her three-pointer is off the back iron, no. Rebounds loose and fought for, picked up by Olivia Pratcher. Pratcher gets it up quickly to Corbin, off her fingertips and out of bounds as Corbin goes sprawling into the stage area, but it will be Try basketball. Broncos lead it by 17. 2 minutes to go in the ball game. High post it goes. Should I try to go high post, but nobody's home. And up with it for the Broncos is Campbell. She gets it to Gothrop. Her shot, short shot, is no good. We've got a whistle and a foul. Goes against Addie Gothrop, her second. So it'll be Try basketball. A minute 54 to go here, fourth quarter play. Titans trailing by 17. Into the front court now that's Dungan with it now between the circles. Houchins now. Cridge, back to Houchins. They go left wing. Three-pointer by Chu is too strong. And the rebound is cleared off by Addie Gothrop. Gothrop in no hurry. Has it high left. Crossover dribble. Goes left wing with it to Pratcher. Now Corbin. Corbin right baseline to Elam, and Elam can't handle the pass. Out of bounds. Turnover, gives the ball back over to Try. A minute 18 to go in the ball game. Substitution for Daleville.
Substitution for Broncos number 32,
McKenna Corbin will sit down to the applause of the fan. McKenna's last home basketball game. Substitution for Daleville into the ball game for the first time tonight. I'll get that in a second. The try goes down inside to Parham, but she's tied up. It'll be tight in possession. They retain possession. entered. Gothrop sits down, and replacing Addie is number 10, Alyssa Walbridge, and Bella Murphy already entered the game. So Bella's in there. Try triggers the ball in bounds. Parham's shot under the basket is no good. Parham thought she got fouled, but it's Delville basketball nonetheless. Pratcher with it, drives into the paint, shovels it back off, gets the ball back, and Murphy with it now, and she has it knocked away and stolen away, and we're going to go whistle a foul against Bella Murphy. We'll give the ball back over to Tri. So the Broncos have a Walbridge, Murphy also into the lineup. I guess that's the only two substitutions we still have. The other three starters in. Three-pointer, no good there by Cridge, but the rebound's cleared off by Tri. There's a 12-footer shot, no good, and another shot under the basket's no good. Tri retains possession. They go inside. Parham's shot in the lane's no good. Loose and fought for, finally picked up by Olivia Pratcher as we are down to 17 seconds to go in the ball game. It looks like Olivia is probably going to be allowed to dribble it out here, I would assume, as Olivia stands over by the scorer's table and chats with Coach Wrench. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, one, that's going to do it. Your final score, Daleville 51, Tri 34. We'll take a couple-minute break and hopefully be back with some final scoring numbers. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back here at Daleville High School, where the Lady Broncos have taken a 51-34 victory over the visiting Tri-Lady Titans here in a non-conference contest, the final regular season contest of the season for the Lady Broncos. As we look at the score by quarters, Tri led for much of the first quarter, but Broncos took the lead late in the quarter and took a 13-10 lead into the second quarter of action. Second quarter, Daleville outscored Tri 8-5 to make it 21-15 at the end of the first half. Then in the third quarter, Broncos extended the lead significantly, outscoring Tri 17-8 and having taken a 15-point lead at the end of three quarters. Daleville then was able to outscore Tri in the fourth quarter 13-11 to give you the final score of 51-34. We'll take another couple-minute break and be back hopefully with some individual scoring totals. You're listening to Lady Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics.
Each member of the Daleville boys and girls basketball teams will receive a patch in Coach Gibson's honor. This patch represents his unwavering commitment to sports, education, discipline, and heart. It is a symbol of gratitude, remembrance, and the enduring legacy of a coach who gave so much to this community. Coach Ron Gibson's legacy lives on in our teams, our school, and the lives of those he coached. We honor him not only in remembrance, but by continuing to play the game the right way. Let's give a big round of applause for Coach Gibson, for his family handing out the patches, and for all the student athletes that he's impacted. And with that, let's go Broncos!
Back here at Daleville High School, where we will look at some final scoring numbers. First for the visiting Titans, Jillian Chu, 2 2-point field goals, 2 3-point field goals for 10 points. Olivia Parham had 14 points. Nikayla Cridge, 5 points. Avery Dungan, 2 points. And Marin Stevens, 3 points off the bench for their 34 points. Look at Daleville. McKenna Corbin had a 2-point field goal for 2 points. Addie Gothrop led all scorers with 23 points. She knocked down 5 3-pointers on what en route to those 23 points. Olivia Pratcher, a big night. She had 12 points, but I was also made aware that she did have a triple-double, double figures in rebounds and assists. Madeline Campbell also with double figures tonight, 5 2-point field goals for 10 points. Brooke Elam had 2 2-point field goals for 4 points. So again, big nights for Addie Gothrop. 5 3-pointers, really found her shooting eye tonight. And then Olivia Pratcher had a triple-double, which included 12 points. The victory for Daleville breaks I believe it was a 3-game losing streak, if I'm not mistaken, and also allows them to finish the season with a 15-5 record. They, of course, were 7-1 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. Good for second place. The loss for Tri makes them 14-7 on the season. And, of course, tonight's game was a tune-up for the sectional. Broncos will play North Miami this coming Tuesday night in sectional 1A number 55 play. That is at Southern Wells. The Broncos take on, as I said, North Miami. North Miami is 13-8 at this point in time. If they would be fortunate enough to get past North Miami, then they will have to take on the winner of Tri-Central and Northfield. As we look at the other side of the 18 bracket, the best record on the other side is Southern Wells. They're 13-7, and I believe that is the best record on the other side of the bracket, if I'm not mistaken. So again, Daleville will play Tuesday night, 7:30 at Southern Wells against North Miami. North Miami does have a record of 13-8, so that won't be busy. Or that won't be easy, I should say. We'll take a several-minute break and then be back with the second game of the doubleheader, which will feature the Daleville Broncos hosting the Union Rockets in a Mid-Eastern Conference contest. We'll be back in a few minutes. Again, you're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. We are back at Delville High School, where the Bronco boys basketball team is hosting the Union Rockets in a Mid-Eastern Conference game this evening. Of course, the second game of the doubleheader. First game, the Delville Lady Broncos were victorious over the Tri-Titans by about 17 points. As we look at the matchups tonight for the boys game, first of all, Union, their head coach is Galen Mast, and he is 14-16 in his second year overall. The Rockets is currently set at 4-6. They are 1-2 in the Mid-Eastern Conference, which is good for 7th place. The Rockets enter tonight's game with one of their best teams in several years. They beat Blue River 58-54 on January the 13th for their first Mid-Eastern Conference win since 2017. They also beat 9-4 Eminence, a public high school in southern Indiana, IHSAA member school, and Eminence currently sits at 9-4, so a couple good wins there for Union, 2 of their 4 victories. In their most recent outing, Union dropped a close one to Anderson Prep by a 37-34 count a week ago Tuesday. If we look at our Broncos, they of course are coached by Jordan King. The Broncos, he's in his first year as the head coach at Delville. The Broncos currently sit at 2-9. They're 1-5 in the Mid-Eastern Conference, which is good for 9th place. The Broncos enter tonight's game having been soundly beaten by a couple of strong ball clubs in Yorktown in the county tournament and LaPel last week. Delville looks to get back on the winning track with a couple of winnable but dangerous games this weekend with Union tonight and Burris tomorrow night. The series history with Union, of course, Union and Delville, 2 charter members of the Mid-Eastern Conference going all the way back to the early 1960s. But over the last 40 years, Delville holds a 31-9 advantage in the series, with their last meeting coming nearly a year ago tonight, last January the 31st. That would be of 2025, where the Broncos took an 86-32 victory over Union. We'll take a short break and be back with your starting lineups. This is Bronco Basketball and Delville Athletics. Here are your starting lineups tonight. First for the visiting Rockets of Union. One starter will be number 40, and that is Lamar Schwartz. He comes in averaging 21 points a ball game, 6 rebounds a game, and 2 assists per contest. Also starting tonight will be number 4. That is Levon Schwartz. He is a sophomore. Lamar Schwartz is a junior. Levon Schwartz, number 4, is a sophomore. Levon get his average here. Levon wears number 4. He is a sophomore, 5 feet 10 inches tall, and Levon averages 13.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 4 assists per contest. Also starting tonight for Union will be number 30. That is Zyler Ogden. He averages just over 10 points per contest, 11 rebounds per contest, and 2 assists a game. Also starting tonight for Union will be number 42, and that is Dawson Ogden. He's 6'1". He is coming in scoring at 4 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, and rounding out the starting lineup is number 10. That is Noah Schmucker. Schmucker averages 5.5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per contest. So Union going with the Schwartz brothers, the Ogden brothers, and Schmucker to start things off. Daleville going with a familiar lineup. Carter King will start at point. King wears number 4. He averages 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists per ball game. Carson Tighe averages 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist per game. Number 5, Bryson Sigler. He averages 11 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists per contest. Carson Tighe, we said, averages 12 points. Logan Parker, he averages 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Thomas Smith, he wears number 2. He averages 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist per contest.
All right, let's meet the visiting Rockets. First up, the non-starters. Number 0, Tavarius Hibbard. Number 20, Mason French. Number 25, Connor Cross. And last up, number 50, Jayden Oliver. Now for the starters, number 4, Levon Schwartz. Number 10, Noah Schmucker. Number 30, Zyler Ogden. Number 40, Lamar Schwartz. And last up, number 42, Dawson Ogden. The Rockets are coached by Mr. Galen Mast and assisted by Daleville own 1985 Sectional Championship team member Jeff Burke. All right, Bronco fans, let's get on your feet and clap your hands. First up, introducing the non-starters. Number 1, Brandon Sickler. Number 3, Colin Elam. Number 11, Cole Wagner. Number 15, Jeffrey Hamilton. Number 24, Isaac Elam. Number 25, Jet Fox. And last up, number 31, Braylon Randolph. Now for your starting 5, first up, number 2, Thomas Smith. Next up,
about ready to get things started. Stepping in to jump it up for Daleville will be number 23, Carson Teig, and for Union will be number 30, Zyler Ogden. Tap is controlled by Union. In the backcourt with it is number 4, Levon Schwartz. Comes near side to his Schwartz. 2 Schwartzes, 2 Ogdens. High post, it goes to Ogden. It can get out on top to Ogden, and ball's knocked away, out of bounds. Off, last touch by by Union, as Sigler forced the turnover there. Gives the ball to the Broncos. Smith will trigger the ball inbounds to King. Union appears to be in a man-to-man defense. Smith with it, penetrates the lane, step back, 16-footer off the front iron, no good. Rebound is cleared off by Ogden. And they get the ball to Schwartz. Inside it goes. Ogden, shot up in the lane is no good. Rebound is cleared off by Daleville. King with it up quickly, finds an open Parker, who lays it up off the glass, rolls around, will not fall. We got a whistle. And apparently a Union player had his hand in the net or something, because they give the basket to Daleville, even though it didn't drop. Broncos pick up on full court pressure, triggering the ball inbounds for Union will be Lamar Schwartz. Correction, to get the ball into Schwartz, that was Ogden that triggered the ball inbounds. Schwartz with it, gets it up to Schwartz's brother. Now down the baseline it goes. There is a 16-foot jump shot up and good by Noah Schmucker of Union. Makes it a 2-2 contest. Sigler with it for Daleville, left wing, penetrates into the lane, kicks it out. Shot runner up in the lane, rattles around and falls in. That was Carson Teig with the basket. Union gets it in the front court, breaks the press. With it now is Schwartz with it now, near side. There's a three-pointer off the iron, no good there by Ogden. Up quickly for the Broncos is Sigler. 15-foot baseline jump shot by Parker is up and good. Assist Sigler, gives Daleville a 6-2 lead. Broncos in some three-quarter court pressure. Into the front court, that is Schwartz. And they try to go inside with it, knocked away. The shot by Ogden is up and good. That is Dawson Ogden with the basket for Union. Pulls the Rockets to within 2. King penetrates, goes baseline with it to Teig. That's Sigler with it now, left wing. Sigler between the circles, uses the ball screen from Smith, drives the basket, scoop shot up and good. Sigler with the bucket, makes it an 8-4 Bronco lead. In the front court with it for Union. They try to get it up to Ogden, but he loses it out of bounds. Turnover, gives the ball back to Daleville. Teig with it, gives it off to Parker. Now Sigler between the circles, goes inside to Smith. Back out, three-pointer. Sigler off the front iron, rattles around and drops in. Puts Daleville up by an 11-7 count. Broncos still in three-quarter court pressure. Union breaks it to get the ball up to Ogden. Ogden loses it momentarily. Picked up there by Schwartz. Now top of the key, that is Ogden. Left wing it goes to number 10, which is Schmucker. Now it goes to, there's a three-pointer by Union's. Schwartz is no good. That was Lamar Schwartz. Now a three-pointer is off the back iron, no good by Ogden, Zyler Ogden. And up quickly for Daleville is King. Now Sigler finds an open Smith under the basket. Shots up no good, but he's fouled hard. So Thomas Smith will shoot a pair for Daleville.
Teams first. Smith.
Broncos lead at 11-7. 4:43 to go here, first quarter of play. Smith at the line. First free throw's good. Substitution for Daleville. Parker sits down. Hamilton replaces him. And substitution for Union into the lineup, that is Mason French, as Dawson Ogden sits down. Free throw is no good. Rebound's cleared off by the Rockets. Into the front court with it is Schwartz. Schwartz gives it off to his brother. Back to Schwartz between the circles. Drives, puts up a runner, off the glass, won't go. Rebound's cleared off by Smith. Daleville gives it off to Sigler. Sigler into the front court. Penetrates. Kicks it out on top. Carson Tighe's three-pointer is no good. Saved by, actually they say it's not saved as he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. That was Jeffrey Hamilton unable to save it. That will be Union basketball. They get the ball inbounds, and that is Schmucker. Schmucker takes it all the way to the glass and scores it. Noah Schmucker with a basket pulls the Rockets to within 6. Sigler into the front court for Daleville. Left wing with it is Sigler still. Now dribble centers. 15-footer straight away is up and good. Sigler knocks down one from the free throw line. Makes it a 14-6 Bronco lead. King pressuring Schwartz in the backcourt. Schwartz gets it off to Schmucker. Near side it comes. That's Ogden's scoop shot. Finger rolls it up and good. Zyler Ogden with the basket. Makes it a 14-8 contest. King up quickly to Tighe. Tighe's three-pointer left wing is too strong off the iron. Ball is saved by Sigler. Nope, they say he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover. Gives the ball back over to the Rockets. Whistle. And a timeout by Union with 3:23 to go here in the first quarter. Broncos holding a 14-8 lead. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Rockets basketball here. Union triggers ball in bounds. Comes to Schwartz. Schwartz skips it across to his brother. He drives, has it stripped away. Loose ball picked up by King. King has it knocked away from behind. Lead pass to Schwartz. Schwartz unable, well, it does save it into his brother. Three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebounds cleared off. We got a whistle. And we have an injury at the far end. As Sigler appears to be in considerable pain. Looks like Carson Tighe is going to re-enter the lineup for Daleville.
Number 42, Dawson Ogden will be checking in for the Rockets.
Substitution for Union. 42, Dawson Ogden re-enters the lineup. Appears that the Broncos are going to be going with King, Parker, Hamilton, Smith, and Tighe as the staff continues to look at Bryson Sigler. Looks like it could be an ankle injury from this vantage point. And Bryson appears to be in considerable pain. So Broncos are going with the starters with exception of Hamilton for Sigler. Union looks to have their starters in as well. Union picking up with some token pressure. King in the backcourt gets it up to Tig. Tig right wing, sees across near side to Smith. His three-pointer left wing's up and good. Thomas Smith with the three puts Daleville up on top by 9. Union breaks the press. They get the ball up court. That is Schwartz. Between the circles, near side it comes to Ogden. Ogden, Schwartz. Far side it goes to Schmucker. That's Ogden with it, nearly travels. Between the circles, near side it comes to Schwartz to go down the baseline with it. That's Ogden. Ogden drives the baseline and we got a whistle. And a foul against Union. They get Ogden with a hooking foul. That was Zyler Ogden. King in the front court with it for Daleville. Union now in what looks to be a 1-2-2 zone. Smith with it high right wing and tries to skip it across, but the pass is stolen. That's Ogden. Ogden tries to go inside to Schwartz, but he throws it away. Smith triggers the ball in bounds for the Broncos, gives it off to King. King into the front court. Working against the Union zone. Parker now back to King. Now right baseline to Tig. Tig drives the baseline, puts up a runner, no good, but he's fouled. They knock Tig to the floor. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Strong baseline drive there by Carson Tig. Carson's first free throw rattles around, will not fall. Carson readies the second. That one is good. Apparently a lane violation. They wave off the basket, so Broncos still hold a 9-point lead, 17-8. Broncos with pressure. Knock the ball out of bounds. Last touch, they say there by Schwartz of Union, gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Lamar Schwartz unable to handle the pass. There's a three-pointer right or left baseline by Parker, buries it, and that puts Daleville up by 20-8 count. And we got Broncos force a turnover as Levon Schwartz travels as he's facing pressure there, gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Smith triggers the ball inbounds to King. Union in a 1-2-2 zone. There's the three-pointer by Smith, is off the iron, no good. Rebound cleared off there by Ogden of Daleville, gets it off to Schwartz. Now the baseline goes to Ogden, tries to go down inside with it to Schmucker, and it's no good, or correction, it's stolen away. And up with it for the Broncos is King, now Smith, now King between the circles. His long three-pointer, in and out, won't go, and they're going to get Hamilton with the over-the-back foul. Didn't look like there was much contact there, but they call a foul nonetheless. And substitution for Union as Ogden sits down and French re-enters the lineup. Get the ball in bounds to Schwartz. Schwartz penetrates, kicks it out. Now near side it comes to Ogden. Ogden looks, drives it right, and steps on the baseline as he tries to drive the baseline. Turnover, gives the ball back over to Daleville. 48 seconds to go here. Quarter number 1. Broncos hold a 20-8 lead. King in the front court for Daleville. To Smith, back to King. Broncos patient here. Hamilton with it now. King on the dribble, being guarded closely there by Schwartz. Smith with it. 20 seconds. Hands it off to King. King still 35 feet from the basket. being guarded closely there by Schwartz. Now Parker with it. He penetrates, backs it back out. Smith with it. 8 seconds. Smith still near the timeline, got a whistle and dribbled it on the 10-second line, over and back call. Turnover gives the ball to Union with 4.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Schmucker will trigger the ball in bounds for the Rockets. Looks, goes down the right baseline to Schwartz. Schwartz drives at baseline, puts up a jump shot, is no good, and the rebound's cleared off by Parker, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Broncos lead it 20-8. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back and ready for second quarter action here as Broncos hold a 20-8 lead here over the visiting Union Rockets. Smith triggers the ball in bounds to King for Daleville. Union back into a man-to-man now as they're changing defenses. Parker with it left baseline. Drives it right. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith thinks about the three. Finally lets it go. In and out. No good. Rebound is cleared off by French of Union. He gives it off to Schmucker. Now Schwartz. Schwartz. Baseline to his brother. Looking. Now Ogden with it. French now thinks about the three. Comes back to Ogden. Ogden drives it. Puts up a runner off the blast. No good. Won't fall. We got a whistle. And a foul against Union's Levon Schwartz. So it's Bronco basketball. King in the front court penetrates into the lane, puts up a runner, has it blocked with his whistle and foul. So Carter King will go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul goes against Levon Schwartz.
King shooting two.
King's first free throw's up and good. Second free throw also good. Puts Daleville up on top now by 13. French with it now for Union on the baseline. Gets it out on top to Schmucker. They work the ball around the perimeter. That's Schwartz. Now Schmucker with it. Penetrates. He puts up a runner right side of the lane. Too strong. Rebound by Ogden's put back up. No good. Smith clears it off for Daleville. Smith into the front court. Picks up his dribble. Goes to King. King long three-pointer. High right side. Front iron. No good. Rebound's cleared off by Schwartz of Daleville. We're going to get an offensive foul as Schwartz stuck his shoulder into Parker as he was clearing off the rebound.
40 Schwartz, that's his second, team's third. Checking in for the Rockets, number 42, Dawson Ogden.
Substitution for Daleville. French sits down, and back into the lineup is Dawson Ogden. Bronco basketball on the baseline. Smith tries to lob it in deep, but it's deflected and stolen away. Schwartz with it for Union, goes all the way to the basket, off the glass, and scores it. Makes it a 22-10 Bronco lead. Smith to King to Parker. Parker three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounds cleared off by Schwartz of Union. Near side it comes. That's Schmucker. And we got a whistle. And a timeout, I believe, called by Union. As their coach comes over and discusses things with the officials. We'll take a short break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Union basketball on the near side. Substitution for Daleville into the lineup for the first time tonight is Braden Sigler. Ball's thrown into the backcourt to Schwartz. That is Levon Schwartz. Now Ogden with it. Goes down inside to Schwartz, and we got a foul against Hamilton, I believe.
Foul on Broncos, 15, Hamilton. It's his second. Team's first.
Union basketball on the baseline. They go inside, try to go inside with it to Schwartz, but it is deflected away by Parker, and they say it was last touched by Union, so it's going to be Bronco basketball. Correction, foul goes against Lamar Schwartz. So it's Bronco basketball. King with it in the front court. Broncos lead it by 12. King penetrates, goes left baseline with it. Three-pointer by Hamilton's no good. Rebounds cleared off, though, by Parker of Daleville. His three-pointer is good. So Parker with a three puts Daleville up by 15. Broncos still applying pressure in the front court. The ball comes to French. Down the baseline, it goes to Ogden. Inside to Ogden, who once again steps on the baseline. That was Dawson Ogden off the pass from Zyler Ogden. So the turnover gives the ball back over to the Broncos. 5:30 to go here, second quarter. And we got a King shuffled his feet before he made his move there. Turnover gives the ball back over to Union. It will be Schmucker to inbounds the ball. Gets it into Schwartz. Now that's Ogden with it. Ogden to Schwartz. Then guarded by King. Schwartz drives it. Puts up a runner. No good. Loose. Fought for it. Cleared off by Sigler. Up it comes to Tig. His runner in the lane's no good. Rebounds cleared off there by Ogden. Now Schwartz with it. Schwartz penetrates into the lane. Goes baseline with it. French fumbles it out of bounds. Turnover. Gives the ball back over to Daleville. King directing traffic for Daleville. Goes high right side with it to Sigler. Sigler on the dribble. Crossover into the lane. Kicks it out to Parker. Parker into the lane. He penetrates, puts up a runner, scores it. Logan Parker with the bucket. Puts Daleville on top by 17. As we near the halfway mark of the second quarter. Ogden with it for Union, kicks it out to Ogden. Ogden drives, spins, puts a shot up. Off the glass, no good. That was Zyler Ogden. Ogden who missed the shot. King with it for Daleville. Now Tig, his three-pointer. Off the rim, no. Rebounds cleared off by Schmucker. Schmucker brings it up himself, takes it length of the court, puts up a runner. Off the glass, no good. Rebounds cleared off by King of Daleville. King. There's a three-pointer, is up and good by Hamilton. Hamilton with the three puts Daleville up now by 20. 30-10 is the score here as we're under 4 to go in the second. In the front court, the ball comes to Schwartz, to Ogden, to Schmucker. Now to Schwartz near side three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. French with the rebound, though, for Union. Gives it to Schmucker. Now Ogden with it. Schwartz now directing traffic. Comes to Schmucker. Schwartz high post to Ogden. Now Schmucker. They work the ball around the perimeter. That's French with it now. High post, it goes to Ogden. Ogden spins in the lane, puts up a shot. Off the iron, no. Rebound loose, fought for. And batted around, finally cleared off by Daleville. That's King. Now baseline, it comes to Sigler. His three-pointer. It gets stuck in the rim. Turnover gives the ball back over to Union. 30-10 is your score. 3 minutes to go here, quarter number 2. In the front court, or I'd say in the back court for Union. And finally now in the front court is Schwartz. He takes it all the way to the glass, puts it up, no good. And we're going to get a foul call, I believe, against Daleville before the shot. Foul goes against Braden Sigler.
Substitution for Rockets, number 40, Lamar Schwartz.
French sits down for Daleville, and Lamar Schwartz re-enters the lineup for the Rockets.
Substitution for Broncos, number 25, Fox.
And sitting down for Daleville is Hamilton, and Fox enters the lineup for the first time tonight for Daleville. Union triggers the ball in bounds. Ogden with it now between the circles, being guarded by Tig. Goes inside with it to Schmucker. Schmucker in the lane, going to get a foul against.
Foul on the Broncos, number 21, Parker.
Goes against Logan Parker of Daleville. So Union's basketball on the baseline. They go inside with it, and Schwartz is unable to finish, but Ogden gets the rebound. His shot's no good, but he's fouled. So to the line goes Dawson Ogden. Fourth foul of the quarter against Daleville. Substitution now for Daleville. Ogden's first free throw is good. And into the lineup for Daleville, re-entering is Bryson Sigler, and also in the lineup for the first time is, free throw is no good. Trying to get that player, and I'm not finding him on the roster. Sigler into the front court. Has it knocked away, stolen away by Union, and that is Schwartz's shot is no good. We're going to get a foul before the shot, I believe. Is going to go against Bryson Sigler, who's re-entered the lineup. And to the line goes Union's Levon Schwartz, shooting a pair. First free throw's up and good. Second free throw won't go. Rebound's knocked out of bounds by Ogden of Union. Gives the ball back over to Daleville. Braylon Randolph is the new Bronco player. Gets the ball inbounds to Sigler. Sigler up quickly, working against some pressure. Gets it into the front court to Tig. They go down the baseline to Parker. Penetration. That is, shot is up and good. We'll see if they get in the basket or if it's going to be a foul before the basket. Nope, offensive foul. Waves off the basket there by, I believe it was by Jet Fox, but no good. So Union basketball. Ogden goes down inside to Schwartz. Schwartz tries to kick it back out to Ogden, but stolen away by Randolph. Now Tig with it in the front court. Penetrates into the lane. Puts up a runner. No good. And we've got a whistle and a foul against Daleville.
Substitution for Broncos, number 24, Isaac Elam.
Isaac Elam enters the lineup for the first time now for Daleville as Tide sits down. So Schwartz with the basketball now for Union. Gives the ball off to his brother. Schwartz looks. Passes it across to Schwartz. Schwartz drives. Schwartz with it, puts up a runner. That was Lamar Schwartz. A shot went in. I think they're going to give him the basket. So Lamar Schwartz with a chance for the three-point play for Union and possibly could pull the Rockets to within 15 here with 1:43 to play in the second quarter. Free throws in and out will not go, but the rebound is pulled off by Ogden, who puts it up, no good. Finally cleared off by Randolph. Randolph gets it off to Fox. Now Sigler with it. If I'm not mistaken, we have about 3 sets of brothers out there on the floor, 1 for Daleville, 2 for Union. Sigler's long three-pointer off the back iron, no loose, fought for, out of bounds. They say last touched by the Rockets as King re-enters the lineup for Daleville, and Bryson Sigler sits down. King with it now to Sigler. That is Braden Sigler. Braden Sigler drives, takes it all the way to the glass, puts up a scoop shot, no good. Rebounds cleared off by Ogden. Now it's Schwartz with it in the front court. Comes to Schmucker. Down inside, Schwartz in the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounds cleared off by Sigler. Sigler into the front court. Quickly, baseline. That is Fox. Now Elam with it. Elam. And there's a long three-pointer, is short by King. Rebounds cleared off by Union's. Schwartz gets it up to his brother. His shot's no good, partially blocked. And we got a whistle. And a foul is going to go against Ogden of Union, I believe. I think they're going to get Dawson Ogden with the foul. Correction, the foul goes against Levon Schwartz.
Fox, shooting 2.
Jet Fox to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the Broncos. First free throw is rims out, no good. Fox readies his second. That one is good. Makes it a 31-14 Bronco lead. Union working against Bronco pressure, throws it away. We're going to get a foul against Schwartz. I think that's going to go against Lamar Schwartz. Correction. Foul goes against Noah Schmucker. Jet Fox returns to the line for the Broncos. First free throw rattles around and finally falls in. Fox readies his second free throw. That one is short. Rebound is cleared off by Union's Ogden. Ogden takes it near the length of the court, drives baseline, reverse layup, won't go. Rebound's cleared off by the Broncos. King with it now as we have under 20 seconds. Shot is up and good there by Daleville's Isaac Elam. Elam with the basket makes it a 34-14 lead. Up quickly for the Rockets is Schwartz, and going to get a foul against Daleville.
Foul on the Broncos, number 24. Isaac Elam is first.
Foul goes against Isaac Elam, his first, and to the line for the Rockets is Lamar Schwartz. Schwartz's first free throw is off the front iron short. Schwartz's second free throw is good, makes it a 34-15 ball game here as the halftime horn sounds. That's going to do it for the first half of play. Broncos lead at 34-15. We'll be back with some halftime numbers in a couple minutes. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. We're back here at Daleville High School where the Broncos hold a 19-point lead over at Union. Looking at the score by quarters, Broncos jumped out to a 20-8 lead in the end of the first quarter and then outscored Union 14-7 in the second quarter to make the score at halftime 34-15. We'll take a couple-minute break and be back hopefully with some individual numbers. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back here at Daleville High School. We'll look at the halftime individual scoring numbers. First for the visiting Rockets, LeBron Schwartz was 1 of 2 from the line for 1 point. Noah Schmucker had 2 2-point field goals for 4 points. Lamar Schwartz had 2 2-point field goals and was 1 for 3 from the line for 5 points. Zyler Ogden had 1 2-point field goal for 2 points. Dawson Ogden had a 2-point field goal and was 1 for 2 from the line for 3 points. So the Rockets were led in the scoring by Lamar Schwartz's 5 points. We look at Daleville. Bryson Sigler had 2 2-point field goals and a 3-point field goal for 7 points. Connor King had 2 free throws for 2. Thomas Smith had a 3-point field goal and 1 for 2 from the line for 4. Logan Parker had 3 2-point field goals and 2 3-point field goals for 12 points. Carson Teig had a 2-point field goal for 2 points. Braden Sigler played but did not score. Jet Fox was 2 for 4 from the line for 2 points. Isaac Elam had 1 2-point field goal for 2 points. Jeffrey Hamilton had 1 3-point field goal for 2 points. So again, the Broncos were led by the 12 points of Logan Parker and the 7 points of Bryson Sigler. That's going to do it for the individual scoring. We'll be back in a few minutes with second half action. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Dale Athletics. Back here at Delville High School, just ready to get second half action started. Broncos look to be going back with the starters. King, Smith, Tig, Sigler, and Parker. Appears to be the same for Union. Into the lane is Smith for Daleville. Kicks it out to Sigler. Sigler goes inside to a wide open Thomas Smith. Nice give and go there. Assist Sigler basket. Smith makes it 36-15. Rockets break the press. That is Ogden. Ogden kicks it out to Ogden. Ogden tries to drive but loses it. And loose ball's picked up. Passed up ahead. Basket by Sigler off the pass from Tig. I believe it was Tig that got the assist there. In the front court with it for Union down the baseline and goes to Ogden. Ogden out top to Schwartz. Schwartz three-pointer right wing is up and good. That is Lamar Schwartz with the basket for Union. Three-pointer there by Parker is off the rim, no good. Rebound's cleared off by Schwartz of Union. Schwartz in the front court, goes all the way to the glass, puts it up, scores it. That is Levon Schwartz who scores it, and with that, Broncos take a 30-second timeout. Bronco basketball, 38-20 is your score. Sigler with it, penetrates, kicks it off to Smith. Smith in the lane, fall away jump shot, back iron no good. Rebound's cleared off by Ogden of Union, gives it off to Schwartz. Schwartz now into the front court. High right side it goes. That is Schwartz with it on the right wing. That was Schmucker. Schwartz. Schwartz three-pointer. Off the iron, no. Rebounds cleared off by Ogden. Ogden's shot rebounds no good. Rebounds loose and fought for. Picked up. Ogden takes it all the way to the glass, puts it up, and no good, but he's fouled. So to the line will go Zyler Ogden.
Foul, Broncos number 2, Smith, that's his first, team's first.
Ogden's free throws up and good. Zyler Ogden ready as a second free throw. That one rattles around and falls in. Makes it a 38-22 score. Broncos still lead it by 16. Smith, three-pointer. Up and good. Thomas Smith with a three from the right wing. Makes it a 41-22 Bronco lead. Broncos pressuring. Pick up the steal in the backcourt, but they're going to get King. Nope. They're going to get Levon Schwartz with the foul. Nope. Yeah. So it's Bronco basketball on the near side. Smith triggers it into King. King goes high left side with it to Sigler. And Smith's three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Straight away from the top of the key, missed it. And up quickly for Union is Schmucker. Baseline. Schwartz three-pointer's good. That was Lamar Schwartz with the three. Pulls Union back to within 16. Tig with it now for Daleville. Gives it off to Sigler. Sigler penetrates in the lane. Scoop shot up and good. That was Bryson Sigler. Puts Daleville back up on top by 18. Broncos pressuring. Union breaks it. Goes down inside to Ogden. His shot off the glass, no good. Rebound loose. Spot for. And we're going to get a jump ball as Sigler and Ogden fought over it. Hamilton re-enters the lineup for Daleville as Parker sits down. be Rocket basketball, their own baseline. They get the ball inbounds to Schwartz. Schwartz shot in the lane is up and good, and he's fouled. So Lamar Schwartz with a chance for the three-point play.
Broncos number 15, Hamilton. That's his third, team's second.
Foul goes against Hamilton.
Basket was good by Lamar Schwartz Jr.
Schwartz's free throw. Riles around and falls in. Makes it a 43-28 contest. Union within 15. Smith with it for Daleville. Finds a wide open Hamilton on the backdoor cut. Scores it. Puts Daleville back up on top by 17. Schwartz picked up his dribble. Finally got it off to Schmucker. Schmucker to Ogden. Ogden to Schmucker. Schmucker drives the lane, puts up a shot off the glass, rolls around and falls in. So Noah Schmucker with the basket pulls Union back to within 15. Smith penetrates in the lane, step back, 16-footer is good. Thomas Smith with the basket makes it a 47-30 Bronco lead as we near the 4-minute mark of the quarter. We're going to whistle on a foul against Daleville. Goes against Smith, I believe. So it's Union basketball. Schmucker triggers the ball inbounds to Schwartz. Schwartz drives the lane, goes left baseline with it to Ogden. Ogden to Schmucker. Schmucker, left wing, picks up his dribble. Now gives it off to Schwartz. Schwartz, crossover, penetrates. Gives it to Ogden. Ogden back out on top to Schmucker. Now Ogden drives right baseline. He's cut off, kicks it back out to Schwartz. Schwartz, we've got a whistle. And a foul against Daleville, I believe. Goes on against Thomas Smith. Fourth foul of the quarter for Daleville. Union basketball on the baseline. They lob it into Ogden. Ogden spins in the lane, puts up a runner off the glass and good. Zyler Ogden with a bucket. Makes it a 47-32 lead, or ball game. Broncos lead it by 15. Sigler directing traffic between the circles for Daleville. Comes near side with it to King. King dribble centers. Sigler, 15-footer, left wing, short. Rebounds fought for. Sigler gets the rebound and tries to pass it out to King. Does Smith, but it's out of bounds last touch by Union. Parker re-enters the lineup for Daleville as Bryson Sigler sits down. Correction. Who is sit down? Smith sat down. King with it now. Penetrates. Gives it off to Hamilton. His three-pointer's good. Jeffrey Hamilton with the three puts Daleville back up by 18. Union up quickly. Ogden in the lane. His runner is no good, but he's fouled. So to the line will go Dawson Ogden. Carson Teig picks up his first foul.
Dawson Ogden shooting 2.
3:06 to go, third quarter. Ogden misses his first free throw. Ogden's second free throw. Hard off the back iron, no good, but rebounds cleared off by the Rockets. Dawson's long three-pointer, in and out, won't go. Rebounds cleared off, or correction, that was Schwartz's long three-pointer. Hamilton with a three for Daleville, left wing, buries it. Jeffrey Hamilton with another three puts Daleville on top by 21. I believe that's the largest lead of the game for the Broncos. We've got a foul against Hamilton. And that is his fourth foul. So he'll sit down, and re-entering the lineup is Braden Sigler. Dawson Ogden. First free throw won't go for Ogden. So the Broncos have both Sigler brothers in, along with King, Parker, and Tige. Second free throw is no good. Sigler with it for Daleville. Finds Parker open underneath. He's unable to handle the pass, but he does regain possession. And King with it now, left wing to Sigler. Near side, it comes to Braden Sigler. Tige with it now. Crossover dribble into the lane. Baseline to King. King out on top to Parker. Parker to Sigler. Sigler directs traffic. Penetrates, spins, kicks it out to King. King penetrates in the lane. His jump shot off the front iron, no good. Rebound is cleared off by Ogden of Union. Gets it up quickly to Schwartz. Schwartz's three-pointer. Right wing is short, but saved by Schmucker, who gets it inbounds, but Sigler comes up with it for Daleville. Sigler quickly to his brother, has his shot blocked. So Braden Sigler had the shot blocked there, but Broncos retain possession. And Bryson will trigger the ball in bounds. Bryson looks, lobs it in deep to Parker. Parker, top of the key, crosses over, drives, kicks it out. Sigler, he's cut off. We got a whistle on a foul against Lamar Schwartz, I believe. And that's Lamar Schwartz's fourth foul. We got a substitution now for Union into the lineup for the first time is Tavares Hibbard. Sigler to trigger the ball and inbounds on the baseline for Daleville. Gets it into his brother. Runner in the lane, won't go. Rebound's cleared off by Hibbard of Union. Walking it across is Schwartz of Union. Schwartz penetrates into the lane. His jump shot in the lane is up and good. That is Levon Schwartz with the basket. Tige up quickly with it for Daleville. Drives baseline, has it blocked away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Union. Bronco basketball on the baseline. Bryson Sigler will trigger the ball in bounds. Sigler throws it in deep to his brother. His three-pointer is short. That was Braden Sigler, short on the three-pointer. Up quickly for Union is Ogden, and he is fouled by Parker on the baseline.
Foul number 21. Parker, that's his third.
And that, I believe, is the fifth team foul against Daleville. So to the line will go Zyler Ogden. Misses his first of two free throws. Second free throw. Rattles around, will not go. Rebounds loose and fought for. Tige comes up with it for Daleville. Gives it off to Parker. Parker drives the baseline. Kicks it out on top to King. Now to Braden Sigler. King with it. Three-pointer. High right side. Too strong. Rebound is put back up and scored by Braden Sigler. Puts Daleville up on top by 21. Here's we're under a minute to play in the third quarter. And we've got a whistle. Turnover against Union, gives the ball back over to the Broncos. King gets the ball inbounds to Bryson Sigler. Sigler penetrates to Braden, back to Bryson. Now on the baseline it goes. King's three-pointer is good. Makes it a 58-34, 24-point Bronco lead. We are down to under 20 seconds. There's a shot in the lane by Schwartz of Union. Lamar Schwartz with the basket. Sigler up quickly. He's tripped but regains control. Kicks it out to Parker. Parker's three-pointer off the glass. No. Sigler with the fall-away jump shot. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter play as the Broncos hold a 58-36 lead over Union. We'll take a break. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Back ready for fourth quarter action. Broncos lead it by 22 points, 58-36. Braden Sigler triggers the ball inbounds to Tig. Now King has it in the backcourt. Moves it in the front court, goes wing with it to Parker. Parker penetrates the lane, step back, 18-footer is good. Parker with the basket makes it a 60-36 Bronco lead. That is Schmucker with it for Union. Now Ogden. Ogden penetrates, baseline, kicks it out. Schmucker thinks about the three, gives it to Ogden. Now near side it comes to Schwartz. Schwartz three-pointer's good. That is Levon Schwartz. Makes it a 60-39 Bronco lead. Sigler picks up his dribble. Gives to Parker. Parker, step back, 18-footer, in and out, no. Rebounds cleared off by Schwartz of Union. Schwartz gets it off to Ogden. Ogden, back to Schwartz. Schwartz on the dribble to Ogden, between the circles. Now Schwartz, high right, dribble centers. 35 feet from the basket. Lobs it into Schmucker. Schmucker on the baseline. Lowers his shoulder, puts a shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up again. And finally cleared off by Braden Sigler. Gives it off to Bryson. Bryson takes it all the way up the lane, puts a shot and scores it. Bryson Sigler takes it all the way to the glass. Finishes, and he'll go to the line with a chance for the three-point play.
Foul on the Rockets, number 10, Schmucker. That's his second. Team's first.
Sigler's free throw rattles around, will not go. Rebound's cleared off by Schwartz of Union. Schwartz in the lane, dumps it off to Ogden. Ogden's shot off the glass is up and good. That is Dawson Ogden. Makes it a 62-41 Bronco lead. Tig with it on the baseline, kicks it out to King. King's three-pointer off the iron, no. Rebound loose, fought for. On the floor, Parker tries to pick it up, tries to scoop it away, but it's picked up by Union's Schwartz. Schwartz three-pointer left wing is good. That was Lamar Schwartz. Pulls Union back to within 18. Got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Levon Schwartz.
Team second.
That's his fourth foul, second of the quarter. Bryson Sigler triggers the ball inbounds to King. Under 6 minutes to play there. Parker's three-pointer is good. Logan Parker with a three puts Daleville back up on top by 21. In the front court it comes. That's Ogden into the lane, spins, loses control, goes out of bounds, turnover. gives the ball back over to the Broncos.
Oh, timeout, Broncos.
And at that moment, Coach King calls a timeout, so we'll take a short break. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. Bronco basketball, 65-44 your score, 5:29 to go in the ball game. King brings it up for Daleville into the front court. Goes high left side to Tig. Tig penetrates into the lane, 15-foot fall away, no good, off the iron. Rebound's cleared off by Schmucker of Union, gives it off to Ogden. Ogden now goes down the baseline to Ogden. Ogden's shot in and out, no good. Rebound cleared off by Braden Sigler. They get it up quickly to Tig, back to King, back to Tig. Tig drives the lane, has it knocked away, stolen away, picked up by Schwartz. Schwartz in the lane, kicks it out to Schmucker. Schmucker's three-pointer, no good. Rebound's loose, fought for, finally cleared off by Sigler. Sigler now into the front court, finds an open Parker, who lays it up and scores it. So the assist to Sigler, Bryson Sigler, Parker with the layup, makes it a 67-44 game. Nearing the midway mark here of the fourth quarter. Schwartz with it for Union, loses it. Ball's loose on the floor, fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of the Rockets.
Substitution Rockets, number 20, French. The Broncos, number 25.
Sitting down for Union is Dawson Ogden, and re-entering the lineup is Mason French. Rocket basketball, Schwartz with it between the circles, picks up his dribble, goes high right side to French. French to Schwartz. Baseline or wing, it goes to Ogden. Ogden drives the baseline all the way to the glass, scores it, and he'll go to the line with a chance for the three-point play. That was Zyler Ogden with the basket.
Foul Broncos, number 31, Randolph. That's his first. Team's first.
Zyler Ogden at the line for the Rockets. First, the free throw rattles around, will not go. Rebound's cleared off by Jet Fox for Daleville. King with it now to Smith. Smith goes down the baseline to Fox. Fox back out on top to Randolph. Randolph, crossover dribble in the lane, puts a shot up, has it knocked away, picks it up, puts shot up, no good, but he's fouled. So to the line will go Braylon Randolph as
Randolph shooting two.
Lamar Schwartz fouls out of the ball game. So Randolph will be at the line for the Broncos, shooting a pair. And re-entering the lineup for Union is Ogden. That is Dawson Ogden. Randolph misses his first free throw, too strong off the back iron.
Number 3, Colin Eagleman, number 11, Cole Wagner.
Substitution for Daleville entering the lineup for the first time tonight are Cole Wagner. Randolph's free throw is no good. And we've got another sub in we'll get here in a minute. That is Schwartz, goes down the baseline to Ogden. Ogden in the paint, kicks over baseline to French. His three-pointer is good. Mason French with the three makes it a 67-49 contest. Broncos lead by 18. Randolph with it now, goes down the baseline. And there's a runner, a score by Elam, and driving the lane there was Schmucker, and he's fouled. So to the line will go Noah Schmucker will shoot a pair for Union. His free throw's up and good.
Substitution Broncos number 24, Isaac.
And substitution for Daleville Jet. Fox re-enters the lineup, as does Isaac Elam. 69-51 your score. 3:10 to go in the ball game. Randolph with it, drags his pivot foot, turnover, gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Rocket basketball. That is Schwartz, dribbles it off his foot, loose ball, finally picked up by French of Union. He drives a baseline, reverse layup, is no good. That is Ogden with a rebound. He puts it up and scores it. So Dawson Ogden will go to the line. He'll have one free throw. Up and good. And that pulls the Rockets to within 15 points here with nearly 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Randolph with it for Daleville. Step back, three-pointer off the iron, no good. Loose, fought for it, and we're going to get a foul against Elam. That is Colin Elam.
Foul Broncos number 3, Colin Elam, third. Team's third.
Parker re-enters the lineup for Daleville. Into the front court for the Rockets. And that is Schwartz. He lets it fly with a three-pointer. It's short. Loose ball's picked up by Fox of Daleville. Fox into the front court. Comes near side with it. Randolph loses it momentarily. Ball's loose. Fought for. Going to whistle. And a jump ball call.
Substitution for Broncos number 5, Sigurd.
So it's Bronco basketball. Cole Wagner will trigger the ball inbounds for the Broncos. They get it in to Parker. Parker to Wagner. Wagner crosses over, kicks it back out to Parker. His three-pointer is good. Logan Parker with a three makes it a 72-58 Bronco lead here as we near the 2-minute mark. In the backcourt is Schwartz. He lets fly with a three. It's short. He goes out of bounds. Gives the ball back over to the Broncos. Sigler now in the front court. Gets it up to Elam. Elam drives into the paint. Turnaround jump shot. Rattles around and falls in. Isaac Elam with the basket. Puts Daleville back up on top by 20 here as we are down to a minute 40 to go in the ball game. Ogden drives the baseline, and he is going to draw the foul. So to the line will go.
Foul number 24, Isaac Elam, is his second.
No, that is Zyler Ogden. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Fox up with it quickly for Daleville. Penetrates into the lane. Has a shot partially blocked. Loose ball's picked up by French of Union. He loses it. Picked up by the Broncos, and scoring it is Isaac Elam. Ball stolen away. Picked up by French. Ball stolen by Parker. Tries to go inside to Sigler. Kicks it outside to Parker. His 17-footer. In and out, won't go. Rebounds loose. Fought for. They're going to get Randolph. No. I think we're going to get Fox on the foul.
Foul the Broncos, number 25, Fox. That's his first.
So Jet Fox with a foul, and that will send French to the line for Union.
French shooting 2.
Mason French, first free throw, too strong off the back iron. Broncos lead it by 21. 1:03 to go in the ball game. Substitutions now. Randolph re-enters for Daleville. Into the lineup for the first time tonight for Union is number 25, Connor Cross. Second free throw by French will not fall. We got a whistle and a lane violation against Daleville apparently, so French will have another free throw. Free throw is no good. Into the front court with it. Down the baseline, Randolph, his 15-footer is off the front iron, no good. Rebounds loose and fought for. Picked up by Elam. Near side it comes to Fox. Fox penetrates in the lane. We're going to get a reach-in foul against Union. And so it'll be Bronco basketball on the baseline. Jet Fox will trigger the ball inbounds. Lob it in deep. Elam with it. And there is a 17-foot shot up by Wagner, I believe is who that was. Cole Wagner was no good. Union back up with it quickly. Shots up, no good. Rebounds cleared off, though, by the Rockets. That is Schmucker, who puts a shot up in the lane, no good. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. Jet Fox with it, takes all the way to the glass, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Elam, kicks it out to Randolph. Randolph's three-pointer, too strong. Rebound's cleared off by Ogden of Union, gets it off. And that's going to do it. The horn sounds before the Rockets get a shot off. Your final score is Daleville 76, Union 55. We will take a break and be back with some final numbers. You're listening to Bronco Basketball and Daleville Athletics. We're back here at Daleville High School, where the Broncos have taken a 76-55 Mid-Eastern Conference victory over the visiting Union Rockets. If we look at the score by quarters, Broncos jumped out to a 20-8 lead after the end of the first quarter. They outscored Union 14-7 in the second quarter to make it 34-15 at halftime. Broncos put up 24 points in the third quarter, but allowed Union to score 21 to make it 58-36 at the end of three. Union outscored Daleville 19-18 in the fourth quarter to give you a final score of 76-55. Broncos victorious by 21 points tonight. Be back hopefully with some final individual scoring numbers in a couple minutes here. You listen to Bronco Basketball on Daleville Athletics. We're back for the final time here at Daleville High School, where the Broncos have taken a 76-55 Mid-Eastern Conference victory over the visiting Union Rockets. Looking at the individual scoring, first for Union, they were led by the 17 points from Lamar Schwartz. Also in double figures tonight was Levon Schwartz. He had 10. Off the bench, well, actually, I don't know if he was off the bench. I think he started. But Zyler Ogden had 9 points. Dawson Ogden had 8 points. Noah Schmucker had 8 points. And Mason French had 3. So, again, both Schwartzes were in double figures. Lamar with 17 and Levon with 10. Zyler Ogden with 9. Dawson Ogden with 8. Noah Schmucker with 8 points. For the Broncos tonight, they were led by the 22 points of Logan Parker. Also in double figures tonight was Bryson Sigler with 13. We had Thomas Smith had 11. Jeffrey Hamilton also had 11. And then King had 5. Isaac Elam had 6 points tonight. And Carson Teig had 2. Braden Sigler had 2. Jet Fox had 2. And Colin Elam off the bench had 2 points. So again, the Broncos were led by 22 points from Logan Parker, 13 from Bryson Sigler, 11 from Thomas Smith, and Jeffrey Hamilton also had 11. The loss tonight for the Rockets drops their record to 4-7 overall. They are 1-3 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. The victory for Daleville runs their record to 3-9 overall and 2-5 in the Mid-Eastern Conference. As I mentioned in the opening, Daleville does travel tomorrow night, the short trip to Ball Gym at Muncie, where they take on Burris. They are also home this coming Thursday against a strong Randolph Southern team, one of the best Randolph Southern teams in a long time. And then they are on the road at Seton Catholic in Richmond next Saturday at a 2:30 p.m. game because of girls sectional next week. That's going to just about do it here from Daleville High School. We'll talk to you next time. A good evening, everyone.